Hi everyone and welcome to another video from Danka Praktik. In this video we'll talk about Kindle and firewood for a wood burning stove. We'll show you how to prepare it, store it, and why this is so important. So stay tuned.
Danka Praktik.
In our previous videos we've shown the basics of a wood burning stove as well as how to start, maintain, and put out a fire. If you have little or no experience around this kind of stove, I urge you to click on the links and take a look at both of the videos before watching this one. You'll get a more complete picture of why this is so important and what you're supposed to do. Having good kindle is necessary to start a fire. Without it, this will be very hard or even impossible. You should prepare two kinds of kindle. One that instantaneously burns and one that can continue burning and ignite the firewood. In this case, the one that instantaneously burns is paper, and for continuing the fire, wood chips are used. This is a pretty widespread combination simply because it's almost free and easily available. For instance, the wood chips are a byproduct of chopping firewood and you can find it laying around the shed. If you can't find any, you can prepare some on your own from the firewood you already have using a smaller axe. Besides wood chips, some other good kindle would be sawdust, dry branches, old cardboard, corn cobs, or else. But if you don't prefer this option, you can always buy prepared wooden kindle or other similar products made specifically for starting a fire. Whatever you choose, make sure it's easily flammable, safe to use, can give instant and intensive flame, and if possible, be ecological. To properly store the kindle, this stove has a convenient drawer at the bottom which keeps it dry and ready for future use. If you don't have this, make sure to keep the kindle in a dry and safe place. To maintain the fire in a wood-burning stove, you have to have good firewood. Good means that it's dry and has a good calorific value. In layman's terms, this means it emits a good amount of heating when burning. The wood must be prepared on time, especially if it needs drying. Green wood burns much harder, and know that if it's really green, it's almost impossible to ignite. A huge problem if you're dependent on wood for heating during the winter. Also, the firewood must be cut and chopped so it can easily fit the firebox. If it's too big, you won't be able to close the door or may damage the firebox bricks. To keep it dry, the firewood must be stored in a dry and ventilated place. In this case, it's stored under a shed where there's enough wind and breeze to keep it dry. Know that with low quality wood, you'll have problems starting and maintaining the fire or will frequently have to add wood to the fire without much result. On this part, I must mention a convenient alternative for firewood, and this depends on the stove you have. Good alternatives are wooden briquettes or wood bricks, wooden pellet or else. These are, if available, much more convenient for storage, for starting the fire and maintaining it, and are in most cases more energy efficient. So all in all, the firewood must be dry, well prepared, prepared on time, and properly stored for the winter season. Regarding wood storage within the household, in this case, we're using a wooden crate that we made by ourselves. You of course can buy a firewood box, which is aesthetically better. Whatever you choose, you should have this, or otherwise you'll have to go out of the house all the time to get more wood. Don't enter the winter season without good and well prepared firewood. Pay good attention that it's of good quality because the whole usage of the stove depends on this. Green, low quality wood that can't fit in the stove is next to useless and will give you only headaches during the winter season. This goes double if a wood-burning stove is the only heat source in the household. Kindle can be acquired along the way, but best have it prepared, dry, and ready to use. When all of this is okay, it means being carefree regarding starting a fire, maintaining it, and most importantly, getting good heat from it. In our next video, we'll show you how to use a wood-burning stove for cooking. So that's it for this time. We hope the video helps. Please like and subscribe, it's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.